Hey there, Internet friends. Trevor Starkey here with another episode of TV Thursday. Last week, I talked for a couple minutes about celebrating Amy Poehler's performance as Leslie Knope in Parks and Recreation, and I've just continued watching, and as I think I touched on last week, I'm going to go ahead and talk about how awesome Nick Offerman is as Ron Swanson. Probably one of the, alongside Leslie, one of the all-time great sitcom characters. Like a perfect blending of performer and character, I think. You have this, very libertarian kind of, no-nonsense, gruff, man's man type of character in Ron Swanson. And he plays that with such dedication and fervor that anytime he kind of jumps out of that and we see, Ron Swanson, a different side of Ron Swanson, every time it happens, it's gold. Whether it's Ron in the Tammy episodes, either with Tammy 2, of course, played by his real-life wife, or Tammy 1, or even his mother, Tammy. Anytime we get to see, how the Tammys affect Ron, be it by sending him off the complete deep end and making him a wild, sex-crazed maniac, or making him uptight, super goody-goody two-shoes kind of guy with Tammy 1. It's just a perfect blend. To the point where even, it's such a great character to the point where even just, Ron Swanson giggling is a comedy gold mine. I was watching an episode just now before recording this where late in season 5, 6, I'm not quite sure where I am. It's right before Ann and Chris leave the show, but Ron, there's a wine and cheese club thing going on where Ron has to listen to his employees vent about their workplace problems, but he doesn't really listen to them. He's playing music, and Tom puts all of his music onto an iPod, and he just gets so giddy about how this tiny rectangle now has all of his music and plays nonstop, one song after the other. And he just, seeing him, and you can't even see his smile all the time because of his mustache, but just seeing, that face and his little is just wonderfole. One of my favorite GIFs on the internet is when all of the Pawnee Parks and Rec people get drunk at the snake hole. Yeah, the snake hole. And he's dancing in April's little tiny hat, and he's just doing this thing just pure gold. Wonderful. Again, he's just a wonderful character, and the amount of real life things he kind of brings into it, his woodworking love and his ability to play saxophone as Duke Silver, just a ton of fun, nonstop. Every episode he has some goldmine moments, some of the best lines and jokes in the entire series, and I just so dearly love that the team kind of found that character for him. He's probably the character that changes the least out of the kind of rocky start first season. He is very much the one that was so established that they nailed his tone kind of right out the gate, that they were able to just build on it from there, and to the point where it is when he has those heartfelt moments with Leslie, and where he admits that she has, damn it, made a very nice and effective parks department, despite his best efforts at thwarting the government. He just nails it, and it's wonderful to watch, and I'm enjoying thoroughly rewatching it again as I re-binge all of the Parks and Rec seasons. So those are my thoughts on Nick Offerman as Ron Swanson. Let me know what you think about the character in the comments below. As always, I've been your host, Trevor Starkey from TrevorTrove.com. You can follow me at SnarkyStarkey on Twitter, and until next time, from here at the Trove, treasure your friends.